See, a lot of people think success is about, reaching a certain place in your career. Like, I want to be a CEO or manager one day, or I want to make 100 grand a year. I used to fall into that trap, especially when I went to business, thinking that would make me happy. But honestly, for me, being happy is just being content with something you worked on to the fullest. So, like my CD, I was fully content with it because I could honestly say to myself, I said everything I wanted to do. I didn't take any shortcuts. I put everything into it. And if it goes well or not, if people like it, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine. But at least I can honestly say I'm happy with myself, that it's something I was happy with. So to me, that success is being happy with something you do. Like, it doesn't have to be a number, it's infinite. If you base your happiness on numbers, like, you're just going to be unhappy forever because numbers are infinite. Like, you'll never be happy. So I'm half Filipino. So growing up, yeah, I am, yeah. So growing up, my family would always sing karaoke at family parties. So you would think I would like karaoke, but it's actually driven me to a point where I cringed. In Japan, I tried out the karaoke there just because it's like the home of karaoke. That was pretty cool. I've also tried, like hip hop karaoke. That was kind of cool, but I like it. My favorite song is on there. Like if any Will Smith song is on there, then I'll do it because that's just fun to do. But yeah, it's not my favorite. Man, it's conflicting because I grew up with my mom on my mom's side, and my dad's side lives in the States. So I grew up primarily knowing about my Filipino side. So, and I'm only like as an adult getting to know my other side of my family because my dad passed away when I was 17. So I never got a chance to really get to know that other side of me. So sometimes you feel conflicted about not knowing your full self if you only know one part of your culture, and then you're like, what's Wilson mean or what's the other half of me mean? So it's definitely an identity struggle sometimes where you know so much about one culture but you don't look like that culture, and then you're trying to learn about your new culture but you feel like an outsider because you don't know much about it. So it's definitely important to know about your culture. So anybody that's in touch with the family, it's a really good thing. So. Right now, I've been really addicted to the last Frank Ocean CD. Some people like it, some people don't, but the first time I listened to it, it was kind of like really experimental. I was like, eh. And then you give it like 10 listens and it's just part of my life. Like yeah, I like it. When I first started rapping, seriously, the lyrics were like a really big fan like I was a big fan of their music for the most part. Even like Magnum K.I. when they first came out too, from a hip hop standpoint, I really liked. Locally, I want to say something like deep right now, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. I like the Vikings actually. I've seen them a few times because I'm not just strictly hip hopper. I like going to folk fest when I can and different shows around town. So enjoy the Vikings, and I like Moses Mays. Moses Mays is pretty awesome too. Actually, yeah, my favorite is I like Super Duty Tough Work when they did the live hip hop show. That was cool, really intricate to do that in Winnipeg. And one person when I met her, was really happy to meet her is Joanna Majoko. She's a jazz singer, and yeah, she sounds like Alicia Keys, and she's from Winnipeg. So if you get a chance, Joanna's awesome. So. I would say hip hop for the most part. It's the most generic way to put it. It's not like heavy hip hop or heavy rap or trap or anything like that. I don't know how to define my music too much, but laid back hip hop for the most part, or introspective lyricism, I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, I first started making music when I was in high school. So I remember I was like 14 years old, didn't have a job yet, like 10 bucks or 20 bucks. So I saved up and got like this microphone from Staples, those headsets you can put on with little foamy things or whatever. So I got that and some cheap recording software, and I would seriously like just freestyle every day in my mom's basement over downloaded instrumentals. There's this secret website I won't tell anybody about, but I have like 160 like songs from high school, just in that vault that I pull out every now and then. And only my close friends know where it is, and they always pull it on me because I said some stupid things in high school. So, but that's how I started. Like I think most rappers start just freestyling and then writing rhymes down when they're young. And then I didn't seriously start getting into it until I worked with my friend Daniel. So for the Happy Unfortunate. So that was in 2007. And yeah, we both had the same shared vision for music. I had this massive collection of things. He would always come over to my mom's house. My mom's very musical, my brother's very musical. We have drum sets, guitars, and all that. So we just kind of made a mini studio in the basement and took it from there. So that's how it got started. So. My mom was like the biggest Janet Jackson fan growing up. So like when Janet Jackson came to Winnipeg, I was like, I gotta buy tickets right now, although my mom's gonna kill me because like she's been talking about it since we're growing up. So yeah, mainly like 90s R&B and hip hop. And I inherited my dad's record collection. He grew up in the 70s, so it was all about collecting vinyls and cassettes. So when he passed away, I got this infinite collection of records. I still have it in my house. And that's actually what got me started in producing. Like that's what I sourced from. So a lot of funk and 80s R&B and stuff. So that's what I grew up on. Oh yeah, my mom always, yeah, she'd come down and play drums with us. And then even though my dad wasn't around, he was a rapper too. He was really into breakdancing and hip hop in the 80s and 90s. So I remember when I was a kid, he would like teach me how to rap and stuff. So that's kind of how I started. So yeah. Oh, I show my music to my mom. I value her feedback. I think most people, whether they wanted to admit it or not, their mom's approval means something to them. So it's when she's like, I'm not really feeling that, you know, I'm like, damn, everyone else liked it. So it's yeah, I do. Oh, it's fun, honestly, because sometimes the most shy people can be so much different on stage. And I find like I'm pretty shy sometimes in person, but when you're on stage, you can just sometimes be the person you really feel like inside with your music. So I really enjoy being like performing. So it does make me nervous. It's actually liberating. So. Uh, I used to do like every night before I go to bed. Now that I'm an old man and working, you know, I try to do it like once a week or every now and then. But I remember the days when I used to, that's all I would do like in university. You know, I just finish school and then go home and pull all-nighters and just work on it. So, but now if I'm really inspired, then I'll stay up all night and work on something. I don't care about work, but usually it's on the weekends I try to, or in the evening. So. Yeah, you know what? I think I always want to keep doing it, especially when I have kids, if that's something I can pass down to them and just do it as going on. But I think it's a lifetime thing. Musicians make music for their whole lives and they really love it. It's not about reaching an end goal of something. It's just about doing it because you like it. So, yeah. Unless I lose my voice or something like that, or let's say I get really bad, like if I start making really bad music, then maybe I'll stop. Like, yeah, some rappers should have stopped like 10 years ago, but I won't name any, but pretty much everywhere. If you just look up my name, Malcolm J. If you're into Spotify, you can stream it on Spotify. If you're on iTunes, you get on iTunes. If you want to pay my record label and actually buy it from them, you can go on UrbNet and buy it through there. You can get the physical